We got my man Greg Mack Attack on the 1 and the 2. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, you know you can't have the Mixmasters down here without the Mack Attack in the house. What's the Mixmasters? Come on, Nick.
That's right, man.
What's up?
How you been, bro?
All right, yourself?
I'm chilling, man. Trying to blow up Los Angeles like y'all did back in the day. Let's go back into the day, man.
You want to go back into the day? How far do you want to go back?
Bro, when you came on KDAY AM.
August of 1983.
83?
Yes.
Man, what gave you the idea, or who inspired it? How'd it happen? How'd you bring the Mixmasters together, bro?
It was because of people like yourself, because y'all was into the music, you supported the music, you grew up with us, you jammed with us, you made the ratings high. Hey, what can we say, man?
That's right.
And you guys are carrying the torch.
What'd you find?
It's sounding good at it.
We trying to do the best we can, man, because these are the guys, you know what I'm saying, my man Tony G, Julio G, Joe Cooley. These are the guys that we heard scratching and mixing on the radio at 1 o'clock in the morning, man.
Right.
And they inspired us, you know, the two fat Mexicans, Eric V and Nick V, to want to be on the radio, man. You know what I'm saying? But
that's right. You told me you guys used to get up on the roof and listen.
I used to get on the roof in Bakersfield. People don't understand this. They don't understand the depth of this. Here comes Julio G as we speak right now, coming in the house. Tony G, I see him walking in right now. They don't understand the depth of this. The Baka Boyz in 84 and 85, man, we used to stand on top of the roof so we could get KDAY in Bakersfield, dude. 1580 AM stereo, man. And these guys used to be scratching in the middle of the morning, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where did you come with the concept to let these guys, where'd you find these guys, bro?
Most of them found me. You know, we had contests all around the city, and so we'd, you know, find the best guys in the whole city, and then after a while, it got to be a thing. You know, if you wanted to be the best DJ in town, you wanted to be a Mixmaster.
Right.
So now, you know, like everybody wants to be down with the Baka Boyz and stuff. It was that kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying?
But
now we're getting on the roof to listen to you guys.
Well, now these days, it's kind of hard to find somebody as quality as the Mixmaster. Someone that's quality that knows what to play at the right time, to rock the crowd, to scratch the right record, you know, and stuff like that.
Right.
And tonight we're going to display exactly what happened in these early years of KDAY, man. I mean, these are the forefathers of hip-hop in Los Angeles.
Right.
And, you know, as the Baka Boyz, 1994, bringing hip-hop to L.A., we got to go ahead and express and give our love and respect and give them the depth that they deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, these guys are very talented. And, you know, we went to the music seminar in New York and did very well, too, against the East Coast guys.
Back in the days.
And the only thing that was beating us was the judges.
Well, that's a hell of a thing to meet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tony G and Joe Cooley. We're giving them hell out there.
Well, we got Joe Cooley and Tony G coming in the house tonight. Let me tell you, we got Julio G in the house. My man Tony G in the house. We are going to rock it for Los Angeles tonight, baby Paul. Let me tell you something. Don't go nowhere, because we got Greg Mack, the OG in the pay to bleed with the Baka Boyz. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be funky, and we're going to come back right back after this with them in the mix on the 1 and 2 turntables like it should be. Original DJs doing it live on the turntables, baby Paul. Power 106 is representing for the 94. All right, hold on. It's the two fat guys in your area, causing mass hysteria. Friday Nite Flavaz. We got the Mixmasters, causing all the stuff that you savor from back in the days. Julio G, Tony G.
What's up?
The
Hello.
great Mack Attack in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What's up?
Yo, what's going on, man? And welcome to the show. It's the Baka Boyz Friday Night Flavor tribute to KDAY OG Mixmasters, man.
We got here late because we bought a transfer.
What do you mean?
And I didn't know. I was trying to get the third bus with a transfer,
You
man.
had to get the transfer for the bus, huh?
Yeah.
Let me ask a question real quick to Great Mack Attack, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys said it yourself. These are the guys who put us Mexicans and us Latinos on the radio, man. Mack Attack.
Yo, bro.
Bring it to me. Let me know who were the first people that you guys chose to be the Mixmasters for KDAY, man.
Actually, it was Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre and?
Okay, DJ Yella.
DJ Yella.
Egyptian Lover used to mix with us.
What'd you say?
Egyptian Lover.
You said Egyptian Lover.
Egyptian Lover. Is that Egypt on the phone? What's up, boy?
Egyptian Lover.
Old fool from the old school.
Oh, man, I got to tell you, last week we was at Club KDAY, which we have on Saturday nights at Glam Slam.
Right.
Egypt got up and turned it out.
Did you, Egypt?
Egypt got up on stage and, you know, the two young ladies and stuff. It was on.
I missed it because my transfer didn't work.
Egyptian Lover, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm kicking it, man. I'm riding on my camel, on my cellular camel phone.
Man, I wish you could have made it up here to chill with us, bro.
Yeah, but all my turntables couldn't fit on the camel, though.
No, but just like...
If I was up there, I'd be turning it out. You know, turning it out.
Yo, a couple weeks ago, actually a couple months ago, you came up and chilled with the Baka Boyz, and you rocked the morning show mix with us, man.
Yeah, but see, that was the morning time, so I can't be mixing in the morning. I like to mix at night.
Man, well, when we going to get you down here to mix live and direct with us, with the Baka Boyz, bro?
As soon as I get a camel hoist to haul all these turntables down there.
The camel. Now, what's the camel's name? Give me a name. You talking about the camel.
His name is SL600.
SL600. He said 600. Not the 1200, but the 600, man. Now, Mr. Egyptian Lover, talk to me about the early days of KDAY Mixmasters, man. You know, so talk to me. How was it like? What was it to you to be on the radio mixing for Los Angeles, bro?
Well, back in the days when I was young, I used to mix real tough. You know, all that Curtis Blow stuff, all that Planet Rock stuff. And, you know, doing the dances with Uncle Jam, it just like was a whole nother world.
Right.
And we brought that to the radio. It was another world on top of that whole other world. And a lot of people was listening, and a lot of DJs got started. A lot of DJs just come to the dances and check it out, and they got started by that. And it's just a whole nother world. If you wasn't there,
you wouldn't know about it. That's why we
don't know about it.
That's why we having this show right here on Power 106. In 1994, man, hip hop has come a long way. From radio stations that were scared to play hip hop records, man, you know, to nowadays where they got fat ass Mexicans talking crazy language, you know what I'm saying, in the morning time and playing hip hop records at 6 and 7 in the morning time, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you were definitely a part of that, bringing it to KDAY, you know what I'm saying, KDAY and stuff like that. Now, did you expect this thing to happen? Like, did you expect this thing to be the new, if you will, rock and roll of you know, say, of the era?
No, I didn't expect anything like that to jump off that big, but I'm glad I was a part of it.
You definitely a part of it, man. Now, what is the most memorable thing that you could talk about, you know what I'm saying, being a Mixmaster on KDAY?
Let's see, the most memorable thing was when me and Greg Mack took a cruise with 154 girls.
No, man.
You what? You what?
You know damn well it was 200.
No, it was 154 apiece, man.
Oh, okay. Tell it like it is.
Now, the most memorable thing was getting my record played on KDAY.
Now, what record was that?
Egypt.
Now, you had an array of records after that. Not only were you just a DJ on the radio cutting it up and mixing and stuff, you produced a lot of records that got played in all over California and around the world, man. Still getting played. Extra special nowadays because no one makes records like that these days, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, what other records did you produce and did you come with, you know, such as Rodney O and Joe Cooley? Are you ready? Yeah. On Egyptian records, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, how was it to expand from just being a DJ to making records that actual DJs played, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. It was all a dream come true, and I'm glad, you know, I did what I did.
You are definitely a part of hip-hop.
Still going on right now, because I got a new album coming out real soon.
What is the name of the album? What's it called?
Back from the Tomb.
Back from the Tomb, huh? Well, we going to be looking for that, man. What kind of stuff can we expect from Egyptian Lover?
Well, I got Dollar Freak Part 2 on there. I redid I Need a Freak. Boom. I did this one up-tempo song called Bounce That Booty. And they got a whole bunch of up-tempo stuff for all the people who love that old school sound that I used to do.
Man, I'm glad you called up, man, and represented and let us know exactly how you felt about the whole thing because, you know, this show is definitely just for you guys, you know what I'm saying, who brought the original hip-hop to Los Angeles. Because before that, you know, what was there? You know what I'm saying? It started in 79 and just around that way, and we came in 1982, if you will, Greg Mack.
Yes.
In 83. And we started up with it, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I think everybody can agree that, you know, the base of hip-hop music, of rap music was, you know, definitely based in New York City, in the Bronx, in the areas, you know what I'm saying, in the parks, and we just go ahead and we grasp it with the open arms, and we brought it to Los Angeles, and it's still alive in 1994.
You're making me cry.
You're making me cry. Well,
and it will stay alive in 95.
That's right. Well, that's what our job here at the Baka Boyz is here to do, is bring these DJs, these young DJs, such as my man DJ Homicide, to the forefront and let all of Los Angeles know about hip-hop music, man. Thank you very much for calling us, Egypt, man.
Yeah.
You want to give shout-outs, man?
Excuse me, what?
You want to give some shout-outs to some people?
I'd like to give a shout-out to all my girls. Ashley, Marva, Shannon, Irma, and my homeboys, Victor, Lil Kiwi, Devin.
Egypt, where's Ziggy?
I gotta hook you up with her, man.
All right, Egypt, we gonna see you in a little bit, man. God bless, man, and may hip-hop live on along with your name in it, okay?
Cool.
All right, Big Daddy. That's my man Egyptian Lover called us up this evening, man. Now, we have also the guys who inspired me and my brother Eric V, the Baka Boyz. We went the Baka Boyz all the time, you know what I'm saying? We were young, two fat Mexicans from Bakersfield, California, and these two gentlemen right here, Julio and Tony G, in the house.
Hey. You gotta say Tony first. Tony and Julio G.
Oh,
because Tony was the one that brought me in the game, so his name gotta go first always.
Well, Tony G, man, when did you get started on KDAY,
man? Wow, about 1983. A friend of mine took a tape up there to Greg Met, And I was doing that fuzzy scratching and that crazy cutting.
Fuzzy scratching? What does that fuzzy scratching consist of?
That crazy fast scratch. Actually, I picked that up I can't get all the credit. I picked that up from this dude named DJ Juan, man. I seen DJ in Sherman Square Roller Ring.
Is that right?
He was one of the dudes I ever seen busting the fast, dope, bomb stuff. And nobody knew about it. Because nobody was into it.
It was so new.
It was so dope. Arabian Nights, Siberian Nights.
Right.
Back then, it was like those were the fast DJs that were just cutting it up.
The cuts, you know what I'm saying? These fast records, these hip-hop records. Come to Electric Kingdom and all that stuff, man, and Clear and Cybertron and all that stuff. And you guys are going to cut that up for us tonight, right?
We're going to try.
We're going to try now.
We're going to get the cobwebs out.
Well, exactly, Tony G. When we first started talking to you, I would say 86, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we had heard you on the radio and stuff, and the Baka Boyz were definitely actually, the person who introduced us to you was DJ Mastermind, and we called him DJ Wicked from Bakersfield, and he hooked us up. He said, listen to these rap tapes, man, from KDAY in L.A. We're in Bakersfield, and this guy says, look into this guy mix. And I saw you actually, oh my God, this is such a hell of a coincidence. I saw you 1984, 4th of July in Bakersfield performing with DJ Casanova.
That's right.
And the LA Dream Team, man.
That's right.
And you were doing It's Time, It's Time. And I looked up there because I was just starting DJing at 12 years old, man.
You
I was
remember the first time I came to Bakersfield to play in the club?
In the Vidals, our club in Bakersfield,
that
man.
That was Mr. Frank Vidal that hooked that up.
Yeah, my father, of
Your
course.
pops hooked us up.
Yeah, man, it's a long way. I mean, I'm glad that we still have you guys around to go ahead and share these memories with. Hip-hop in Los Angeles is definitely alive, man, and we're trying to bring it, and we got the inspiration from you guys.
Definitely. Well, we kept it going. Luckily, we got good relationships going amongst each other. All the homies stayed homies all the time.
Yeah.
Everybody was down. We came to KDAY. Everybody was rocking different neighborhoods and doing different things. You guys came down from Bakersfield. Nobody could believe you guys could bust the way you busted.
I can't believe we actually did something in Los Angeles, man, because it was such a high standard we had to set.
But it's funky. That's what's happening, man.
Well, that's what we're trying to do.
You knew what was up from the get. It was good.
Julio G, how'd you get hooked up with Tony G? Who brought you into KDAY?
Wow, Tony
G. He got took out.
He tried to battle. Let me got took out. This is a good story, too. Everybody listening, because I'll tell you the real deal, because everybody always asks me, are you guys brothers or whatever? But
Tony G, Julio G, you think you're brothers or something?
Yeah, because we do have the same last name, but check this out. This guy's brought me up. This guy, Lewis and Sergio, had took me up to KDAY, right, to do a high-energy show. And I was like, I could scratch on one side. I was all right, So I went up there, and, I was sitting there talking to this guy about records. And he's like, this record, that record, whatever. And I was like, cool, And all of a sudden, Great Mack says, and Tony G was my idol at that time. I used to record him whatever he mixed. I had it on tape. All of a sudden, Greg Mack pops in and he says, hey, Tony G, come do this mix. And I said, oh, man, I've been sitting talking to Tony G for an hour.
Oh, you didn't know it was Tony G?
I didn't know it was him. He looked like the security guard. They had a white I'll tell you what he was wearing. He had a white t-shirt, some Levi's, and some black Converse. So I was like, oh, that's Tony G. So this guy, I walk in, and this guy, Lewis, says, yo, man, Tony, this dude will take you out.
Oh.
And he was like, who, this little dude right here? I was like, he's all small. I was like 16 years old. He said, this dude will take you out. And he said, well, go ahead, bust, man. So I said, all right, man. I was all nervous. I was shaking. He's like, why you shaking, man? I was like, I'm kind of nervous, man. Dude, I did this time, boom, 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 a little bit. He says, oh, you scratched pretty good. So then all of a sudden he goes, let me bust. So I gave him the headphones. He goes, nah, you go ahead and hold them. And he smoked me with me holding the headphones. He didn't even use headphones on me. But ever since that, he's the one that brought me into this whole thing. And he said, yo, I'm going to make you, at that time, he said, you know what, I'm going to make you a mixmaster, man, because we need to get another Latin dude in here. And, I want to move on to do some producing, so I need somebody to kind of take my place. So he came in, and I was like, wow. I was just like, wow. It was like a big thing for me, and I just thank God for it,
Well, man.
We got much love on KDAY.
We got much love. Now we're more than brothers,
From the get.
You guys have been down ever since, man. You're still down together. You guys are producing now and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're
going to go
that.
ahead and get into that in a little bit, let everybody know what you're doing nowadays and stuff, and what you've done in the past, because Tony G, you have some hip-hop credits, some credits that we nobody can deny and stuff. We're gonna go ahead and play some just straight RV. You got some straight KDAY hip hop, right? Man, we're gonna go back to the days right now, and we're gonna let you guys get on the wheels of steels. You guys ready to get busy, man?
Yo, can I get one shout out real quick?
Of course you can.
To Mellow Man Ace, I want to say what's up.
That's
a lot of people.
He's the homeboy.
A lot of people have been asking what's up with me and him, and that's my man. And we're gonna come back and do some stuff for everybody.
All right, God bless, yo.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get busy, man. Straight up hip hop, the OG way, the way it's supposed to be done in Los Angeles. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. The KDAY Mixmasters in the place to be, y'all. With the Baka Boyz in 94, 93, y'all. Here we go with Tony G on the wheels of steel. Until he'll rock it out because he is for real. play some hip-hop records for you today. Julio G, what's that you gonna play? I'm gonna play some hip-hop records for you today. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. KDAY in the house, and here we go. God bless, represent. Original hip-hop DJs in Los Angeles. Give them respect, show your love.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got MC Shan and Molly Mall in the house tonight. They just came from off tour. They want to tell you a little story about where they come from.
You love to hear the story.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got MC Shan and Molly Mall in the house tonight. They just came from off tour. They want to tell you a little story about where they come from.
You love to hear the story again and again of how it all got started way back when. The monument right in your face. Listen, while the name plays. Hip-hop was set out in the dark. They used to do it out in the park. Every place they said his name, it rang an alarm. Otherwise known as me, T-Tom. A brother who's known for his rap. Jabby Jab. Larry Laugh, third least not last. A cool brother by the name of Gas. Face brothers made you get loose. They was down with the brother called Cousin Bruce. They used to jam in the center. You had to pay so you could enter. Go to the door, get frisked, just in order to get in. And if you wasn't from this town, then you couldn't fight and win. But every time they had a jam, they couldn't get no peace. So that's why the jams out there in the park they had to cease, cause you was in the break. Why don't you wise up, show all the people in the place that you are bright? Make this here one jam that you do not start no fight. Cause that is one thing that we all must see done. And if you start some shit, your ass had better run. Cause you're in the South Bronx, the South Bronx, the South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx, the South Bronx.
Check it out, y'all. Let's go live and direct to the phones. We got somebody want to give dap to my man Tony G and Julio G on the wheels of steel. Who's this?
Snowman.
What's up, Snowman? Cypress Hill in the house.
Yeah, what about, baby? Just chillin'.
Give your daps and your love to the people right here from KDAY.
Oh, man, they ain't straight fat, dog.
Hey, who you want to give shout outs to, man?
Oh, got straight up Cypress, all the Solar Assassins.
Yo.
Especially House of Pain over in Europe right now. The Baka Boyz, the Cars.
Straight up here with us, man. Snowman, Psychorel in the house. Baka Boyz, Julio G on the wheel.
I want to tell you a little something about us. We're the Boogie Down Production crew. And due to the fact that no one outside there knew what time it was, we have to tell you a little story about where we come from. South Bronx, the South Bronx, the South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx, the South Bronx.
Many people tell me this style is terrific. It is kind of different, but let's get specific. KRS-One specialized in music. I'll only use this type of style when I choose it. Party people in the place to be. KRS-One attack. You got dropped off MCA cause the rhymes you wrote was whack. So you think that hip-hop had its start out in Queensbridge? If you pop that up in the Bronx, you might not live, cause you're in
These Bismarckies. These Bismarckies. Hardworking. These Bismarckies. Mr. Dynamite. These Bismarckies. Mr. Dynamite.
Yes, y'all are killer like beaten. You could either dance or just have a seat and listen to the way-in. What I am displaying, a different kind of rapper language that I am saying. To all the party people, matic, all the info. When it come to rockin' parties, I am a nympho. Maniac, brainiac for doing my dancing. My record make the music, will put you in a trance and hypnotize your body. And like it's a cardigan, you won't be fighting the illin', you just be partying down. With the funky town with yours truly, I'm the original V.I.C. I mean, okay, I will the E and I aim to have fun and not be number one. And just here to let you know who's like running the place. And everywhere that I perform and do a show, as long as you know that.
Hola, me llama Esta Greg Mack Attack Mack, and we're jamming with the Baka Boyz right here at Power 106. My boy Tony G and Julio G, the original G, on the tables.
All right, man. Take one of my funkiest beats. Let's see what you could do with it. All right, bet, man. Here we go.
Allow me to introduce myself as the authentic, ultimate death. Now, is there anything else that I could use to describe my name? Oh, hell with it. I'm the Big Daddy King, an entertainer that keeps the crowd thrilled as I see, no, better yet, as I feel. To party people as we go through. Hey, just for this occasion, tell you what I'm gonna do. Say a rhyme that you all can quote. I guarantee that you'll agree that it's like dope. Cause all I have to do is pick up the mic and live from New York is Saturday night. Here we go. And yo, I wanna see you on the floor and go for what you know. I'll endure to give you more or just enough to keep you on the dance floor. I rule parties executively to put a posse so much in effect it'll be what the party needs. And then you know a brother like Kane G with the rhymes that I display. So let the music play. By the way, all the party people that came to attend, if you wanna get busy, this is what I recommend. Get on the dance floor and allow my record to give you a hand. I know you're not Freddie Jackson, but that's alright. You can still come to me and say, rock me tonight. Off on the mic is where it's at. So when I'm rapping, you know I got to get ill. I mean, me being whack, be for real. For me, that's a big no-no. When I rock the microphone solo, my rhymes are crisp and clean, no caffeine, well supplied, purified, so you know the routine. I prove it to you each, but on the strip I really only here to teach those that still are not equipped. Cause when I grab the mic, I just rip it, go through it, go through it. So all the party people.
Check it out, yo. We're doing live and direct in the mix. We got somebody who wants to go live and direct in the phone line. My man Steve-O's in the house, yo. Steve-O, tell him how KDAY Mixmasters inspired you, man. Go ahead.
Yo, back, man, I used to listen to KDAY. We used to sit up, like you were saying, and just tape the Mixmax shows, you know what I'm saying? And just have tapes, and we would listen to them all day, every day. Run to the record stores, find out whatever they was playing, go to the record stores and try to get busy like they used to get busy on KDAY, you know what I'm saying? This used to be the record store on Manchester Boulevard called Rage that the KDAY boys used to run down there. We used to run down there and get records, you know what I'm saying, and get busy. You know, and then when I started working with Egypt at this company, you know what I'm saying, used to run the records up to KDAY. Greg Mack used to let us come out the studio and go straight to the station and put on our records, you know what I'm saying, out the studio. That's how KDAY used to bring stuff out back in the day, you know what I'm saying? They opened up the doors for everybody in LA. A lot of kids like T, you know, King T and all them dudes back in the day used to come out and just be able to bust their records right off the top. And it just inspired me, you know what I'm saying, because DJing brought me to my ears to music and stuff, and now I'm being a record executive and all. It just opened the doors for me to do my thing, what I had to do, and you know what I'm saying, I want to say what's up to Greg Mack and all that. He probably don't remember me. I was just a young little kid wet behind the ears bringing up records up there trying to get them bust up to KDAY. But, you know, we're straightened out, man. Y'all did it. You know, open the doors to everybody.
And that's why we here tonight at Friday Night Flavors to give them dap. Give it the dap. For bringing Los Angeles to where it is today. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So God bless. Hey, yo, who's in the mix? Who's in the mix? We got in the mix.
Eric B, baby.
Nah, not me. We got Julio G.
Oh, we got Julio. Hey, yo, they used to really rock that his time. And then they would get brand new records that nobody ever heard before, and they would just be cutting them up like they had them for a month, you know what I'm saying? DJs, everybody, you would go to clubs, you would hear DJs trying to emulate them and trying to get busy like them. It just wasn't the same.
It's the KDAY Mixmasters in the house. Great Mac. Talk about Julio G. Rock it out.
Rock it, Julio, rock it. I never learned to rap like you guys, so.
It's okay. Introduce this guy like he's mixing. Go ahead, rock it.
Let's do it now. We're live. We're jamming with the Baka Boyz. And by the way, what was the guy's name just called?
My man, Steve-O.
Appreciate that, money. We appreciate it. But I'm not that damn old. And the Mixmasters still around, and we're about to get back. So, Julio, why don't you go on and bust it, dude?
Power 106, representing.